Once upon a time, many years ago, in the days of the judges, when the people of Israel didn't have a king and often forgot about God, there was a man named Samson. Before he was born, God told his mother that he would be a special person dedicated to God's service, a Nazirite. His mother was also told by an angel that Samson would be the one to start delivering Israel from the evil and cruel Philistines who oppressed them. Being a Nazirite meant that Samson had to follow some rules. He couldn't cut his hair because it was a sign that he was set apart for God, and God had put a special kind of strength in his uncut hair. He also wasn't allowed to drink wine or do anything that would make him dirty and unfit to serve God. Samson grew up to be the strongest man that ever lived. Once he killed a lion with his bare hands. Another time he defeated 1,000 Philistine soldiers using only the jawbone of a donkey. People from far away came to hear about the amazing feats of strength that Samson had done. But even though he was a man of great strength, Samson wasn't very smart when it came to other things. Often his heart wanted what it wanted, and he wasn't always careful to listen to what God was telling him to do. One day, while he was in a town ruled by the Philistines, he met a beautiful woman named Delilah. He really liked her, but she wasn't from his people and didn't believe in his God. Still, Samson fell in love with her. Now, the Philistine rulers were very tired of Samson always defeating them in battle. So they went to Delilah and said, "We want you to trick Samson into telling us how he is so strong. Find out how you can make him weak and bind him. We will give you 1,100 pieces of silver." Delilah wanted to get the money, so she agreed to help the Philistines. She went to Samson and started asking him, "What makes you so strong? How could you be tied up and made weak?" Samson didn't trust her, so at first he just played with her, giving her wrong answers. But Delilah kept bothering him, and after a while, he told her the truth. He said, "My strength comes from God, but if my hair is cut, my strength will go away and I will become a regular man." Delilah was very happy because now she knew his secret. So that night, while he was sleeping, she called some Philistine soldiers and told them to cut off his 7 long braids of hair. As soon as his hair was cut, Samson became a regular man without any strength. The Philistines came and took him to their city. They made him work like a slave, grinding grain. But you know what? Even when he was in prison and blind, Samson started growing his hair again. After a while, it grew as long as it had been before. One day, the Philistines had a big party in their temple to celebrate their god, Dagon. They made Samson come out of his prison to entertain them. They made fun of him and insulted him, but Samson asked to be let loose so that he could lean against the pillars that held up the temple. When he was in between the 2 pillars, he prayed to God and pushed the pillars so hard that the temple collapsed and everyone inside died. Samson killed more enemies that day than he had killed in his whole life. Samson's strength came from God because he was faithful. Sometimes we might forget God and do things we shouldn't, like Samson did, but God is merciful. He forgives us and gives us another chance to do what's right, just like he did for Samson.